good. Now, and Jason, did you want to say anything to the video camera while you're here?
This guy's walked way more than 500 miles, so help him out all you can. Go Colin.
Cheers.
I'm Claire DeJesus. You are in Henderson, Nevada, in our lovely home, and if you're hearing yells, this is Emmy. Emmy actually is a retired therapy dog. She worked at Nathan Adelson Hospice for 2.5 years. She's a very good girl, except for when she yips. And she loved going. Tuesdays was our day, and she kind of misses that now. But tonight, Colin is our guest, and we're going to have some pasta with some Louisiana sausage and a nice bottle of wine. And I got the thumbs up on that, so that's good. We're going to have a red, right? We're going to have a red. So Colin's walking and walking, and he'll be with us for the next few days. Film at 11.
People arrive in Las Vegas from the East Coast every day. Most of them, of course, take a plane. Some of them drive, and a few hop on a long-distance bus.
But how many walk here from New York? That's different. News 3's Jerry Brown tracked down a man who walked to Las Vegas as part of his mission to get help for hospice care.
I collapsed from heat exhaustion at 105 degrees. I was unconscious for 3 hours by the roadside.
A songwriter named Coward once noted that only mad dogs and Englishmen go out in the noonday sun. This Brit has braved the elements for literally thousands of miles. He's not just out for a stroll.
When I began in 1988, I ended up sleeping in bushes beneath the World Trade Center in the middle of New York. I camped by the freeways.
Dr. Colin Skinner has walked across his native England and is currently in Las Vegas en route to San Francisco on his second cross-country hike. He's already gone through 3 pair of walking shoes, all for a cause.
And the message I'm trying to spread on this journey is that hospices are there to help people with serious illness, but to say that hospices need help too, that they need volunteers and they need support from the local community to help as many people as possible.
That's a message which resonates with Karen Rubel of the nonprofit Nathan Adelson Hospice.
We're very inspired by what he's doing, and we're so happy to welcome him to Las Vegas.
Rubel says that hospices like Nathan Adelson can do immeasurable good for those facing the end-of-life experience.
We like to say that we can add more life to your days if we can't add days to your life.
Here in the garden of this beautiful hospice, many dying patients have doubtlessly reflected back on the highs and lows of their respective lives. As a culture, we continue to be in denial about death, and that's something that hospice advocates say they're trying to change.
And what we try to do in the community is to educate people. The more people know about hospice, the less scared they are of hospice, or the less tentative they are about learning more about hospice.
Or as Dr. Skinner puts it,
people do like to sort of just ignore it and hope things will get better, or not deal with the issues.
He hopes reports like this one will change the way some people view hospice care.
Hospices are all about making the most of life and doing what they can do to support people, because often people will be worn out by taking care of their relatives, but with hospice can step in and help.
Dr. Skinner's next stop, the coast of California. He'll be walking through Death Valley to get there. Jerry Brown, News 3.
Okay, well, I'm just about to cross into California. I'm heading for the Opera House at Death Valley Junction, and I'm hoping it's only a few more miles ahead, maybe 3 or 4 miles, maybe less than that if I'm lucky. It's 6 o'clock in the evening now, but dark, and hopefully in like an hour and a half or less than 2 hours I'll be at the Amargosa Opera House and stay in the hotel there. So this is California, the last state, so yay! Okay.
formed by the mountains pushing up, and the valley part of it got formed from the mountains pushing downward. The mountains on our left here, these are the Black Mountains, and the Funeral Mountains are alongside on our left, a little bit further back as well. And we have rain here. We get about 2 inches of rain here a year. And I've only been here twice when it was raining. I guess we're a little disappointed when it was raining, but I told them, I said, it's rare to see rain here, so it's kind of a neat thing to see, actually. And it didn't hamper our tour or anything. It just rained a little bit and then stopped, but just to give us the effect. But they have what they call rain shadow rain here. When the rain comes down, the storms come from the right, from the west direction, and over a series of mountains. And by the time it gets here, the storms get here, they don't. A lot of the rain doesn't hit the ground. They call it rain shadow rain.
Come salata! Sì,
Oh, yes, very salty.